Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 52 of Starfield. I passed through this place a few times, and there was someone calling out to me, so we're just gonna go in to see what's up. Yeah, like here.
Yeah, you. You really going to walk on by? And miss out on a chance to experience Euphorica? We have everything you want out of Neon and more. Come in right now, and you may even have a chance to experience our exclusive members lounge.
Sounds good to me.
So what do you say? Are you ready to feel Euphorica?
Yes, let's go in.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera, all day. Why do you think I'm here?
I don't know. Chimera's nice, but Velocity, that will get you hammered.
See, you just proved my point. Down your third velocity, and you're out cold. By the third Chimera, you're floating on frickin' Cloud 9. I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
Well, let's face it, some people are just gifted.
Okay, Micah, right?
Looks like you need to relax.
Sure.
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
Could you tell me more about this members lounge?
Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey as they experience the joy of Aurora. We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood here is specifically crafted to allow a full range of mindful self-exploration.
I have no option for that. Can I purchase Aurora here?
Sorry, no. Aurora sales are only permitted through the Astral Lounge. We simply provide a safe haven for you to enjoy it in peace. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a chimera.
Any other perks with access to the members lounge?
Not only will you be able to experience one of the most exclusive Aurora lounges in Neon, you also have access to our private bar. The bartender down there is a personal friend of mine, and he sells some rather unique items.
What's a chimera?
It's a specialty alcoholic beverage only served here at Euphorica. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Okay, I'll buy access.
A wise choice. Here's your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort. If you need anything else, please, don't hesitate to ask.
Let's see what the drinks are.
What would you like?
Chimera. Plus 10% persuasion chance for 3 minutes, plus 50 damage resistance for 3 minutes, minus 15% O2 recovery. And then the other one was not here, I believe. Okay.
Enjoy your stay.
Love the vibe of this
And
place.
then there's Danny Garcia here.
Excuse me, I don't suppose you're looking for a robotics expert, are you? I have a vested interest in getting out of Neon. So much for common courtesy.
I am, but let me drink something first.
Your menu.
Excuse me, I don't suppose you're looking for a...
You and me both. Will you tell me about your skills first?
I have a good deal of experience with machines, especially robots. I'm also an expert in the manufacture of certain chemical substances. But I guarantee I'll figure out whatever job you give me, even if I've never done it before. I've got a good head on my shoulders.
You and me both. I'll be happy to help.
You're a real lifesaver, boss. Thanks. There's just one thing to discuss before I sign on. I'm conducting some independent research in the space lanes. I won't let it interfere with my duties, but I refuse to give it up while I'm working on your crew. Is that going to be a problem?
What type of research?
Let's call it colony war history. I'm not comfortable saying any more right now.
Like xeno weapons?
Just anyone these days, you know?
No problem.
Glad to hear it. Thanks for being open-minded. Oh, and don't bother draining your pockets for my salary. I don't really need the money, just the job.
Should have told me earlier before. Oh, okay, never mind. If you really mean that, how about we negotiate?
That depends. What can you offer?
About a third of that. Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer?
Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. I'm not taking this job for money. I'll work for a dozen rusty credits as long as I'm able to continue my research.
Yeah, even better. Welcome aboard.
Whew, that is a relief. I can't wait to get out of this city.
And you're gonna stay here.
I owe you a favor. Don't think I'll forget it. See you out there, boss.
Micah knows how to make a drink.
Lounge pass.
Hello.
Get out of the way. No one interesting. How about you?
Those
Citizen.
chimeras
Nope.
really pack a punch.
I mean... Oh, I need a lounge pass for the restroom? Okay.
Hey, what can I get for you? Hello there. On behalf of Euphorica, I welcome you to our members' lounge. I'll be happy to provide whatever you need from our private bar to enhance your experience. Can I get you anything? Some Aurora, perhaps?
I mean, I know what they're gonna say, but might as well ask it. I thought Micah told me Aurora can only be bought at the Lastro Lounge.
Yes. Well, due to the extreme exclusivity of the members' lounge, we like to keep the fact that we offer Aurora confidential. You can rest assured that purchasing Aurora from this establishment is not only safe, it's completely legal.
Nothing
Of
for me right
course,
now.
no purchases are required. You're more than welcome to simply relax, absorb the energy, and center yourself. We also offer an assortment of beverages, so feel free to browse our selection anytime.
So how did you end up here, Q?
Begging your pardon, I find that fraternizing with the customers can lead to problems. I prefer my private life remain my own. No offense intended.
I can respect that.
Thank you. Let me know if I can help in any other way. Peace,
Not interested.
solace, and serenity.
That was a waste of money. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead for now. Okay, so I came back here to do the next part of the Epside Strikers quest, but apparently this door is locked. I don't seem to have the key for it. I'm not sure. So I need to talk to this person for the Crimson Fleet quest. So I'm not sure if her being here is locking that up for some reason, but we're gonna do something else. So there's an activity called Speak to Doc Manning. I don't know what this is for, but let's check it out. This is also in Neon, so I don't have to travel too far. Yeah, Reliant Medical. So this must be who I need to talk to for that quest, I guess.
Hey there.
What can Reliant
shakes,
Medical
huh?
do for you?
Don't worry. Doc Manning will fix you up.
Is it that obvious? Yeah, haven't zoned in like a week. My whole body
Oh,
feels
whatever, I
like
don't
it's crumbling.
Yeah, coming down off Aurora isn't easy. Took me months to shake it off.
The dog.
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul.
Me out.
Alright. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps?
You want?
Well, if it worked for you, I hope it works for me. I'm sick of feeling this way when I can't get a fix. I'll just rest until the doc's ready to talk to me.
Actually, I was just touring the clinic.
Oh. Well, that's quite unusual, but you're welcome here just the same. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies.
That's unusual for a medical supply company.
I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic.
Bayou obviously has a stranglehold on this entire city.
Then you understand what I'm up against. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volai system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know.
Is it possible to break an Aurora habit?
Well, it's completely dependent upon how long the user's been addicted. People who have been using for, say, 2 years or less, I've been able to put through a full detoxification program successfully. But there are others who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives, and I have yet to try and cure someone who hasn't relapsed.
How exactly does Aurora work?
Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting the neurotransmitter serotonin in the prefrontal cortex. This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and visual. That's the enticement factor. As you can imagine, this state is highly addictive, and the user gets stuck in a vicious cycle. They need more Aurora to satisfy their cravings.
Do I say this? Fine, I can help you with your medical supply problem.
That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport.
It's ridiculous that you had to resort to smuggling.
There's nothing else to be done about it. These people need my help. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside.
Yeah,
If you need help,
I'll see if I want to do
remember
it.
your line.
Okay, never mind then. Okay, so there is apparently another activity that tells me to talk to Borealis, and he is in the Astro Lounge VIP area. So here we are, and we will...
My time
Ooh,
is far more valuable than you
how do I
could
get there?
possibly imagine. So this
Hold
better
up.
be important.
Must be a way there, right? Or do I have to just jump or something? Ah, backstage area. Right here.
Hope you're enjoying the
Borealis.
music at the lounge.
Hello? Stuck.
Yeah, sorry, I don't do autographs.
I was gonna offer you mine.
Now that would be something new for a change. You can't even imagine how many people ask for an autograph or picture after we've been modding all night. It gets really
She
annoying.
sounds like an alien. What's modding?
Programming the beats? Turning the dials? Come on, stay with me here.
You should be flattered to have so many fans.
Hey, I love my fans. I just don't like when they take things too far, you know? My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag.
Does using Aurora help you write music?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to step away from myself for a while and harmonize with the universe. There's music out there, you know, if you listen. The trick is not getting hooked on that feeling. I got close to that state a few times, but reality and responsibility has always managed to pull me back.
How'd you get started in the music business?
I started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me, and I fell in love with the thing. By the time I was 15, I got my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but with my father as manager, he watched my back. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the settled systems. Pretty crazy. I'm a little zoned right now, so let's take it slow, okay?
I could help you find your slate.
Oh man, wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up.
If it keeps the music flowing, then it'll be worth the effort.
Exactly. So, anything you can do to help is appreciated. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. I'll see you around.
It's a good thing
okay?
I met her in this video then. Do you have any idea who might have taken your slate?
Well, most of the people who come through here are fans, and they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a price on everything. Doesn't matter if it's music or the stars. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long knives. Only a matter of time before you get cut.
Let's jump to where Micah is then.
See you.
Just save some time.
You good?
Micah?
Come in and let your cares melt away for a while.
I'm looking for information on a stolen slate belonging to Borealis.
I see. I'd be willing to divulge this information
Shut up.
for the right price.
Here you go.
Thank you for your business. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savage's. He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more accurate term. Either way, he's the one you want. But you didn't hear it from me.
What kind of person is Lock-on Stratos?
He's one of the usual lowlifes you'll find at Madame Savage's. He's also a very fervent admirer of Miss Borealis and her work. It wouldn't surprise me if that admiration extended to her possessions. For fans like him, trinkets and mementos are a way to get closer to the one they admire. Fallen stardust.
And I'll ask this here as well. Mind telling me how Q ended up working at Euphorica?
Q's journey was very personal. He went through a lot of pain before he found himself at my door. It wouldn't be proper for me to tell his story, but mention his Geguli and you might make him feel more comfortable.
Okay.
Don't forget to ask.
I don't know why I
him
care
for
about
a
this cute
special
character,
menu.
but...
Howdy.
If you wish to relax with some Aurora, I have plenty available.
It sure can convince you to tell me your story, Q?
Perhaps I wasn't clear the first time you asked, so allow me to clarify. I don't feel comfortable discussing my personal life with our customers. It leads to unfortunate
Who are you?
problems.
Why do I care about you? Micah said I should mention your Geguli.
Micah's talking about a toy frog she gave me right after pulling me off the streets. Silly little thing was all I had to help me focus on sobriety. When you're born in Neon, you're either destined for the top or the bottom of the food chain. There's no middle. My family started out barely making ends meet. After my parents lost their lives, I ended up as a street rat. That's when the gangs preyed on me. I fell in with the Disciples, and they helped me keep 1 foot out of the grave. Barely.
Do you know what happens to your parents?
My mother was killed in an accident at the Xenofresh plant. Some type of malfunction with the machinery caused her death. Her absence sent my father into a deep depression. He became despondent and listless. We barely spoke for over a year. Every night, I'd find him sitting on the edge of the upper platform, staring out into Volai's ocean. I'd bring him food and leave it beside him. One morning, I returned to his usual spot and he was gone. His food was still there. And at that moment, I somehow knew I'd never see him again. That's why I eventually turned to the gangs. I had no one, no sense of belonging. I hope you understand.
Sounds like you had a rough time.
I actually was having the time of my life, if you can believe that. Almost too much fun. You see, all that violence, all the drugs and death, it takes its toll. I don't mean physically, I mean mentally. I was in a bad place. I don't know what Micah saw in me, but she pulled me out of the gang. She actually paid them cash to buy me out, if you can believe that. After she helped me sober up, I asked her why she bothered. She told me I reminded her of someone she lost. She never explained it beyond that. I've been here ever since.
Sure, what's a street rat?
It's what the people of Neon have labeled the most destitute of our citizens. It's a miserable life filled with loneliness and desperation, spending each waking moment fighting to survive an unforgiving city. To be a street rat is a curse I wouldn't wish upon even my worst enemy. It's quite simply a complete and utter absence of humanity. I apologize if I've dampened your mood. You must understand that speaking about these things brings back painful memories. Peace,
What a waste of
solace,
time.
and serenity be with you.
Okay, so this is a separate recording made after part 54. Apparently there's some more dialogue options in regards to that Q person upstairs. So let's talk to Micah here.
Here for a drink?
And let's find out a little bit more.
Perhaps?
Q says he reminded you of someone you lost.
I see you were able to get through to Q. And he trusted you enough to share
I still
his
don't know
journey.
why I care.
You'd be the first.
Who the hell are you people?
The first moment I saw Q, he reminded me of my big brother, Jun Seng. Like Q, Jun fought long and hard to get where he wanted to be. In his case, a commander in the Freestar Collective military. Sadly, we lost Jun in the Colony Wars conflict. I suppose you could say that saving Q was my attempt at holding on to a memory from the past.
That it?
Enjoy your stay.
Does Q have anything else to say? Or did I just make a 1-minute video?
Care for some Aurora? If you wish to relax with some
Okay,
Aurora,
never mind then.
peace, solace, and serenity be with you.
Okay, let's jump back to the main video. Okay, so we're back at Madame Savage's place, and there were a couple named characters here. This person and this person. So, we are going to drink something because I think I can probably recruit some of them. Here we go. 5 minutes.
Love the vibe in this city. Love your fit. It may not work for some, but you wear it like a champ.
You got an interesting name. Any story behind it?
Diosdado's my dad's name, and his dad before him. I used to go by Trey, but when the old man passed, I decided to do him a solid and wear the name without the neck. Even back on Sol, my ancestors were island people. And Volai Alpha being an ocean world, I feel their spirits with me.
Do you hang out here often?
I'm a free spirit, yo. A wanderer. I go wherever the wave takes me. But if there's two places I vibe with most, it's the bars and the market. Aurora's my mistress, but fashion's my heart, so I'm always checking in on the latest trends.
What got you into fashion?
When I was a kid, my parents used to dress me in these old man sweatsuits because it was all we could afford. But even then, my sense of style was always there, deep in the marrow, you know? It got so bad I started cutting up my clothes to make my own. When I finally could afford some new threads, it was like meeting my soulmate in person after a decade of loving her from afar.
Is Neon known for its fashion?
Think so? I know people say the trends here are manufactured. Just more megacorp technorati bullshit putting commercials in the sky. But the corps can put up 1,000 billboards and they still won't define what lights up the street. We do.
Okay.
Zona.
And then there's this person.
At a second
Here we
chat.
go.
I'm in the market for a job that'll get me out of Neon. If you need some muscle on your crew, I might be your girl.
Could you make yourself useful on a ship?
I think so. I've never been on one before, but I'm a quick learner and I'm trained for combat. I hear the space lanes are getting more dangerous every day. It might be nice to have a tough chick around, right?
I'll never say no to having more muscle on my crew.
Man, am I glad to hear that. Thank you so much. So, before we finalize anything, I should probably tell you that I'm a member of the Disciples.
Oh, okay.
If that changes your mind, I get it. Not everybody likes associating with gangs.
Will taking you with me get me on the Disciples' bad side?
No, of course not. I wouldn't involve you in any kind of trouble. The gang's leaders know I'm planning to take a contract job off world.
It'd be interesting to take her as my companion to kill some Disciples. I should remember that when I have to. As long as you're fighting for me, I don't care who else you're working for.
Thanks. That's a big relief. You wouldn't be the first person to turn me down when they found out.
I'm gonna take her whenever I do the
Glad I got
Epside
that
Striker
off my
quest.
chest. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to discuss my salary. Loyal service doesn't come free. Not when I have debts to pay off. I'll accept your standard going rate, not a credit less.
My standard growing rate is less credits. I can't afford to pay in full right now, but let's negotiate.
Okay, as long as you aren't trying to screw me.
Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer.
In my
Damn it.
experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be difficult. Just want to talk this through.
There's nothing to talk about. I've already made myself clear.
Damn it. You'd be joining one of the best crews in the settled systems.
For you, I'd consider a discount.
Okay, one more. Ooh. If it worth that much, you wouldn't be unemployed.
If
Damn
you
it.
don't like it, find someone else to deal with.
Okay, fine.
No
I'll pay
way
you full.
I'm working for...
Ooh, that's steep. 18,000. This is standard salary for my crew. No, it's
Works
not.
for me.
But
Ready
whatever.
To start whenever.
You're staying here.
I have a couple things to sort out here, then I'll head to my post. This is going to be fantastic. I've been waiting my entire life to get
No,
out of
she's
Neon.
enthusiastic at least.
So long, Captain.
But damn it, that was steep. Okay.
It's a mood.
Stratos. Okay, this is the person I need to talk to.
Mate, I love her music so much.
Me too.
You a fan of Borealis too? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats, and I love her. Got a track in me head right now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone.
Sounds like you're a big fan of I might be able to help you with some Aurora if you give me something in return.
You got the goods, and I'll think about it. I need a hit. Bad. Normally, I'd never leave the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird's song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly.
Borealis needs her slate back. I was told you have it.
Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it.
I have some spare Aurora. I'm probably not gonna need it at any point, but I'll trade you some Aurora for it. You said yourself the music isn't the same without it.
Bloody hell, is it that obvious? Damn ears have been ringing so loud I can't even hear the beat anymore. Okay, you can have the slate. But next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it beats the piss out of my brain.
Okay. Return the slate. Okay, before we give her back the slate, let's give this a read. Yeah, not going to attempt reading this. It's just song lyrics. Yeah, so we'll just give it back to her. Okay.
Feeling the music?
I found your slate. Turns out a fan picked it up.
A fan? Really? Although, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They can get pretty possessive. Doesn't matter if it's my things or my time.
Care for some Aurora? I've got plenty.
True, but that's the price of fame.
And I pay it too often. Sometimes I just want to quit all this and make music for me. But that doesn't keep the aurora flowing or the lights on. So, we make do. But, sounds like it all worked out in the end. I've got my slate, which means the people will get their trip. Inspiration's like a wave. Sometimes, it's hard to catch it before the break. That's what this slate is. A still wave. A feeling frozen in time. And I appreciate you bringing it back to me.
Okay, nice. Is the music slate I returned still in good shape?
Yeah, it looked like nothing was downloaded or tampered with. I'm almost glad it was taken by a fan instead of a competitor. Would have been awful to lose that thing. I was working on a brand new concept piece about floating into the center of existence. I'm not feeling it yet. I'm still working out the last few sections, but eventually I'll give it a spin in the Astral Lounge. Thanks again for finding that thing. Next time, I'll try and keep an eye on it.
Okay.
Hope you enjoy the show.
So we still have I think I still have some time in the recording, so I'm going to do the medical supplies run for Reliant Medical, just to make things coherent in this video. Relief run. We're gonna have to go to Nerion. Sure, let's jump there.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Yay. The clinic. Didn't I have to come here for something else too? Whatever. Dale.
Welcome to the clinic. If you have a medical emergency, please use priority docking.
Ma'am, I'm just the courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
Anything I can help you with?
I believe this is the third time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
Constellation Guide. Healing items are permanently 5% more effective. Taking that. Lara Darvish.
If people would stop poking their noses into every unexplored biome in the galaxy, perhaps we'd have a little less work to do.
Can't ever get here.
Welcome to the clinic. I'm Dr. Darvish, Chief of Medicine. Is there something I can do for you?
I'm here on business.
Are you? Because I don't have any appointments scheduled. We have a particular focus on astrovirology here. So the patients we take on tend to have unusual cases that require long-term care, and sometimes require unorthodox or experimental treatments. We have an excellent track record that speaks for itself, but it doesn't leave room for much else. Whatever business you may be here for, I trust that you will conduct it quickly, and do so without interfering with my staff or our operations.
Sure. I'll do that later.
All right, then.
Maybe in the next video.
You know, if you go out there with no helmet on, your head will totally explode. True story.
Who do I need to talk to? Relief run. Speak to Abby Edding. Ah, there we go. Abby.
Are you... I couldn't tell you the last time I wasn't breathing recycled air.
You're new here? Why would I know that?
I've only been here a year, which... Well, when you compare it against Dr. Darvish's career, it's not much, is it? I'm thrilled to have the opportunity, but it's been an adjustment. Very few cases here are simple, and most of them are medical emergencies.
Do you ever get a break?
I guess that depends on what you consider a break. We get some time to ourselves. We're not on call all the time, but we're never that far away from it either. Now that I think about it, I haven't actually left the clinic since I got the job. I actually hadn't really noticed.
Do you ever get homesick?
No.
Just me laying
not
down
really.
the questions here.
This is my home now. The people here are wonderful, and the work we're doing is incredibly important. That's what really matters.
Joseph Manning sent me to pick up some medical supplies.
Hey, let's keep our voices down. The clinic doesn't exactly know I'm giving its supplies away. That being said, I've been expecting someone soon. I've heard Bayou really has a vice grip on Neon right now. I have some supplies I can give you. Should be more than enough for now, and it shouldn't draw any suspicion from the clinic. I'll have them loaded onto your ship.
A few extra supplies won't hurt.
Sorry. I can't do that. This is the most I can give you without drawing suspicion.
Hand it over. Now. I'm sure we can work something out.
I hear you.
Okay.
Maybe
try that
we
one.
can work something out.
And let's try this one.
Maybe
nice.
So. Oh, I really shouldn't do this. If the clinic finds out... All right, you win. You're very persuasive. I can throw in a few extra supplies, but I'm not going to make this a regular thing, okay? They'll be loaded onto your ship.
Okay. Turn to Joseph.
Is there any type of weapon combat tech?
Okay. Why am I doing that? And he's gone.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
I got the medical supplies for you. I was even able to convince Abby to throw in some extras.
Fantastic. That'll really help out around here. Thanks for everything. These supplies will be put to good use. Here, take this. I threw in a bit extra for you, since you really came through for me.
Okay. Okay, so I think I will end the video here. There are more stuff I want to do around Neon, but next video I think I'm going to start doing some of the Rugin Industries quests, so I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.